Hello, welcome in and welcome back, everyone, to Call to Shadow, episode 43. I hope you guys are excited. The last time that we were on, a lot of stuff went down.
Hey, what's up,
Hey,
everybody?
hey,
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 hey, what's?
hey.
Hey, it's your bestie. Cool. What do you guys remember from last time? Nathan?
Oh, what I remember from last time. Well, this was our, I guess, reintroduction to our season one characters. So we had Theo, we had Craven, we had More or Less, we had Ink, we had Luminetta, and unfortunately, neither Chips or Diz was there, but we had a majority of their season one characters. We were summoned. We had our little how we got pulled into this this area before fighting the Requiem. And when we got pulled in, what we saw was big homie Círdan, and he looked like a younger Círdan, right? It was like a younger Círdan, a younger version of him. It was like in the past. He was on his knees, pause, and behind him was Requiem, about to end it all, about to kill him, but we all intervened. I was like, no, let me talk out of this. And at some point, he, with some good rolls, of course, Theo was able to soften her up just a little bit. We saw that what she was doing to Círdan was taking his dragon heart just to become more powerful, just to get closer to God, to becoming more powerful as an entity. And we tried to
the heart scale.
The heart scale. Thank you. It was the heart scale, and she had it in her hand. She was gonna absorb it. She was giving it the suck. But Theo was like, "No, dude, stop! Can't do that." And then Requiem's like, "Okay." With the good rolls, the Requiem was like, because we were kind of recounting, and she's like, "We homies. Like, what are you doing?" And she whispered to Theo, like, please take care of Solana. She's already too far gone. And Theo already knows what's going to happen. So he took that moment while her guard was down to just rip her arm off. She grew it back because fuck you. But it slowed things down. That's when the fight began. Everybody was tussling, bustling, rolling, moaning. And eventually it got to a point where who did the heavy blow to where she needed to teleport really far away? Who did that? Was it Luminetta that did it?
I think I did like a whispers at her, and I hit her hard.
Yeah.
And she started hearing Solana in her head.
Yeah. So she started hearing Solana, and that freaked her out. So she teleported somewhere else a little bit farther from the party, just to. She knew things was not working out the way that it was planned. She had summoned these like plant monsters, and everybody was busy fighting those plant monsters. There was like about 4 of them, and she took a nosedive. We were on like a world tree of some sorts. What was it? Yggdrasil?
Yggdrasil, yeah.
Yggdrasil.
The tree Yggdrasil.
And it's huge. So when she took a nosedive, she was falling for days. And Ink was like, Ink had a plan. Ink fell down with her and caught the motherfucker caught speed. He was like face to face falling with the Requiem, and they were having this moment. I think the Requiem grabbed onto Ink casted Hold Person, and then that triggered some kind of memory between them, or was it a memory of some sorts?
Yeah,
it was like a vision, right?
He resurfaced a bad memory of hers.
It's a resurfacation of a bad memory. And while they were falling, everybody else, we took care of the rest of the monsters, the grunts. And Círdan was set free. He had a piece still of the dragon scale heart, so he wasn't all sucked up And so he was like, all right, let me turn into a dragon, hop on, because everybody was going to jump off. I think one of us jumped off. I think two of us jumped off. And then Seared turned into a dragon and started to fly down and help the rest that was falling down. So once we hit the ground, poof, it was like a cartoony thing, like in my head, like when they fall and it leaves a crater in the shape of their body. That was Requiem. And Ink was the same, but he used a spell to teleport to negate the fall damage, which was fucking epic as fuck. That was cool as shit, dude. And we all ended up landing. The Requiem wasn't there, so she's gone again. Fucking slipped out of our grasp again. But we had a moment with Círdan where he was thanking us, gratitudes. We owe you one. Come with me back to my place. Come with me back to my crib, and that's where we ended. Was that good?
I think-
Enough?
Did
Was
you
the-
recall about the heart scale being shoved back into Círdan to give him some of his power back?
I did say that he had a piece of the dragon scale, so he
Okay.
wasn't all. Yeah. So.
Yeah, he got some
Like-
of it back.
Oh, so he shoved it back in. That's how he got that.
More or
back.
less did, right?
Okay.
Forcibly, like,
Yes, more or less.
here you
Círdan
go.
forcibly shoved
Mm.
their hand in his chest and was like, "Take it.
There you go.
Put this back where it belongs, and let's be finished with this nonsense."
And then I think, did we feel the knocking on the inside of a rib cage at the end, or did it actually? I think we faded to
We did
black
feel it.
as.
No, it
Something like
says
that.
the knocking on our chest. Círdan's relief turns to horror as the blood clouds our view. Yes.
Oh, so we faded to blood. Okay.
Is this the same Círdan? Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Those are personal notes. Never mind.
We radicalized Círdan, basically. He watched us die after we saved his life. In theory.
You turn to mist before him.
Horrified.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. We begin tonight's session in the Sanquine Sanctorium. I'm on the wrong map.
Nice.
Yeah, hold. Oops.
Wait, are we in alchemy or roll 20?
You know, I was in roll 20, but you know,
I wasn't in any of them. I
hey, it's
forgot.
okay. We're supposed to be in both, so let me just
Oh, okay. I don't have room on my TV. Okay. I need a third screen, guys.
Oh, we're doing both? Okay.
we're just
Forgot about alchemy also.
don't worry, I'm just getting in there. Join the game. Okay, cool. Alright, sweet. Alright. Pretty cool, okay. We'll get into roll 20 if we need, but for now, jump into alchemy. Hee
Yee.
hee hee. Okay, constitution saving throws, please.
Okay. For the group for Vesper's butthole hairs. Okay.
Oh my lord. Should have never told you that's what I named you in my notes.
All right. I'm gonna put it in dice box.
Okay.
Are we all rolling?
Yeah, all of you that were there. Constitution saving throw.
I can't dice box, so 22 for Solana.
No
Did it
worries.
have to be a Solana or Luminetta?
Solana.
Yeah, 22 for Solana.
Hold on a second. Gotta find my sheet. Forgot my sheet.
Wait. They don't love you like I love you. Wait.
My D&D Beyond is still broken, so it's super great.
Oh.
We're doing
Oh,
well.
just fix it.
Well, great.
Yeah, after about 70 emails back and forth with them trying to figure out what's wrong, oh, just clear your cache. Did that like 50 times. Just try turning it off now and again. Like I haven't
Ow.
tried that already. Constitution saving throw. Oh shit, I am so strong. Is anyone close to me? Because don't forget you get the +3 bonus on saves too, right?
Oh, we were
Is
holding
anyone close?
hands.
Are we
That's
holding? Oh,
right.
you're holding your hands. So
And
sweet.
that changes it. And that changes Solana's too.
19, 19, 20.
25.
Okay. Is this a spell or magical effect?
Both. I'm kidding. I don't know.
No, I'm asking Jesse.
I know.
Magical effect. You can have advantage on it, I believe.
Thank you.
Where is this scene?
Over there.
Oh fuck.
I'll just, yeah, okay.
Oh, I think it's this one. Oh, thank Lord, I think I found it. Whew.
Yippee!
Yeah.
Yippee!
Yeah, I did. I found it. Okay. Whew. Yeah, there
First
we go.
try.
You see, first try. Okay, you guys see yourselves?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, looks like Torrent and Vesper are by you.
Oh.
So only Torrent and Vesper get my +3. Correct?
Correct.
Oh, beans. Oh, I'm holding
I'm not long
Torrent's
to
hand.
alchemy, so I don't know if that's interesting.
It's expected that I be holding Vesper's hand because, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the ship is real. But you, Torrent,
You made me do it.
I'm gonna have to wash my hands of your scaly butthole touching fingers.
I will remember that next time.
No, you can't remember that. I'll knock you silly. You won't be able to remember it.
All right. Kazuhiko and Torrent, the both of you have a level of exhaustion.
I'm so tired all of a sudden. Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Everyone can hear
Perhaps
the
it's
music.
the pancakes catching up.
Okay, all at once. As fast as the magic came over you, like a curtain, a cloud, turning your vision opaque, all you are aware of is the lightheadedness, the power, and the pain. The power is a heady concoction filling your veins with nitrogen. When your neck goes loose and your head drops back onto your shoulders and you gaze at the grand cathedral ceiling, the high vaults, the red glow bounces off of the gilded... Brain just forgot what the words are.
Thing.
It's the gold gilded... There's a very specific name for them, but in this case we'll say like the decorations in the vaulted ceiling itself, casting them in a ominous light. And then the paintings up above of dark warriors on their bat-winged horses begin to wink and glitter like they are made of starlight. A primal noise emanates through the chamber like a guttural cry, and you recognize that you are making the vocalization, each of you letting out a pained, low scream. And as quick as that comes on, you drop to your feet, gasping, rolling onto your side. All of you are prone. Your wounds, however, have seared closed. Your flesh is still covered in blood, but the muscles and sinew have reknit. Only 2 of you that failed your Constitution saving throw have exhaustion. In front of you, in the boiling round of blood, a gurgling, a bubbling, an echo of that guttural pained sound. Kazuhiko, please roll a perception check.
Well, all right. Perception. Oh, perfect. 8.
Okay. Vesper, or sorry, Torrent. Please
Yes.
roll a perception.
That is a 14.
From the depths, something shifts inside the pool of blood. And with a great heave, it lifts itself from the viscous liquid. At first, you're confused. The frill that cuts down the center of its head, touching its forehead, reminds you of your own. The wide shoulders that pop as the blood congeals and gains color and more purpose. You watch in sick fascination and exhaustion as your countenance steps out of the blood pool, Torrent, stepping towards you with a feral smile. I need everyone else to roll perception, please, except for Kazu, who's going to miss it, but that's okay. Kazu, you'll catch up to everyone else. Once they start talking, you'll look up. Right now, imagine Kazu is fetal position on his side, face in between his arm and the cool tile floor, just breathing. Breathing.
My tummy.
Perfect. Perfect.
Vesper, rub it for me.
Okay, in the order that you posted it, please tell me what you got.
17 perception. You're muted, Nathan.
21 for Vesper.
13. Solana.
All right, Solana, you are in a very similar position to our sweet wizard. Kind of curled up on your side, head on the cool tile. You do not see these things until they speak. Can everybody see them on the Roll20?
Me or roll 20?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Alchemy. Wow. Where are we?
See it on yours, but not on mine.
I don't see it on ours either.
What if?
There they are.
Oh, they all showed up?
Yep.
I can see them.
Can you guys see the chips?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we just need to give it a second to load, is basically what I'm getting.
Okay.
I
think
think
that's what
that's.
happened.
I think that's.
Do you need tokens of the other characters?
I will, yes. But for right now,
I think we have them somewhere.
those of you that rolled high enough, you hear through the bubbling, because it is a royal bubble, just a loud cacophonous sound. The splashing, the hum of magic that's got this very violent pulse to it. It feels as if you are in a water machine being pelted from every side, but the water itself is this really thick blood. Those of you that rolled above a 14, so 15 and above, you hear like rain on tin. Ting, 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 ting. And you look up at these mirror images of you, the blood beginning to congeal and change, and there is a string of blood from each one of you connected to a being in the center, dyed red, half formed, pieces of chips like armor melded in some kind of amalgamation to Diz's flesh. The orc that you have seen. All at once, you hear Kaelin's voice. And he says through a psychic connection, for you cannot make eye contact with him, even a quick look around, you do not see him. Last you saw him, he fell into the pool itself. He says, "It is not your friend. I am sorry. I lost him. I am sorry I could not do what must be done on a warforged. His soul was not where I thought, and I lost him to the void." You hear error. I would like to. Diz wants to rage. Run, try. And Chips. And the shadow begins to seep from his flesh, hissing and filling the room. Torrent, the opposite you, rubs finger underneath your nose, fists forward. What are you gonna do? Just remain laying down? Or are you really that much of a coward? You're not gonna beat the Requiem this way. Stand up and fight me. Sidriel, you hear. You will never be the Dawn so long as you take this laying down. How many lives have to be spent for you to feel better about your own? And Vesper, you hear. No one's ever loved you. Always alone. You, always alone. You know you're going to betray all of them. You think you'd love Sidriel? Fool. You're going to stab him like the rest and leave him buried at a moment's notice. Gold? Now that's something we can get behind. Solana, you've always been a disappointment. Father tried to keep you safe, but instead you chose to run away like a harlot and a tramp. And now our family is gone, destroyed into nothing. And because of your choices, because of you, the shadow reigns. Do you really think you're strong enough? You see your shadow self lift your chin. If you really think you are worthy of the Dumasol Kelros name, then get up and fight. Like a lady. Kazu, yours kneels, dropping down onto his haunches. Well, I suppose one of us will have to kill each other. Supremacy for the Nuggets, I guess. Would be a shame if you lost. And I took them to the other side.
Not right now. Can't you see my tummy hurts? Please, give me one moment, please.
I need all of you to roll initiatives. As Chips screams. Wah!
That totally cut off in Discord.
I was trying to. I just don't. I don't have Little metallic sound.
Hold on, we'll all scream for you. Are you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Ready? 3. That includes you, Nathan. You have to try 2. Everyone's gonna scream. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Ah!
Ah!
Is that good? That work?
How bad was my noise suppression?
I didn't even scream.
Yeah, you did it. I saw that.
In the other room, so I can't. I just wanted to see Nathan's.
said-
Ah!
All right, Sidriel, what'd you get on your initiative?
Oh, right. That's the thing that's happening. Initiative +7, so 19, 26.
Torrent.
I forget. With exhaustion, is it disadvantage on initiative? Anybody know?
I gotta look it up.
The first tier of exhaustion is half movement.
Movement. How does that affect?
Yeah, half
initiative?
movement.
It doesn't
no, it
affect
doesn't.
initiative.
That's second
Okay.
level.
Then I got a 15.
Vesper.
19.
Solana.
I got a 6.
Kazu.
11.
11.
Is that it? There's only 5 of you? Did I get everybody?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, sorry. It's disadvantage on ability checks, is what it is. I don't know if that applies to initiative, though. DM.
No. I don't think so. Wait, you know, I'm gonna just say no for this. No.
Because it's
Just
not
leave
an ability per se.
I mean, it goes off of your dexterity, but you know, it's fine. Okay. All right. Let me roll for these shadow selves. Phew.
These clones hitting it where it hurts.
Like Sidril's head, he's like, oh yes, I tell myself this every day. Oh good. More reminders? This is the daily reminder? Yes. You deserve this punishment. Hold on, let me just self-flagellate.
Okay. The other Sidriel goes first.
God damn it, having +7 to initiative. Son of a bitch.
I rolled really well. Okay,
I
now
rolled a 19! How did you roll better than a 19?
natural
Unless you
20,
rolled that damn...
baby.
You fucking son of a gun.
I'll
Natural
do.
20,
Damn it,
baby.
Sidril!
All right, using Sidriel's own weapons against him. This is fun looking at your character sheet. Woohoo!
It's tragic!
Okay, he jumps forward. And he says, but I don't need to remind you of any of that, do I, Sidriel? Because after all, you're always going to choose everyone else. Because you don't matter. And so even if you love somebody, you're going to let them die, just like everyone else. What's your armor class?
You have my character sheet in front of you! It's a 16!
I'm gonna make you say it out loud.
Oh no!
Okay, so he is going to hit you twice with a Liptian Dawn that's made out of blood. And you can feel Kalen's power and your own reverberated back at you. You recognize it. It's like, I know you, I know you. You are me and I'm you, and it's the oddest sensation. Okie dokie. Ba, 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 ba. La, 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 la. I think he's gonna smite as well. Fey Fiend Undead. Just kidding. You're fine. You're fine, actually. Ugh. This is wild, man. Okay.
Yeah, I know. This is gonna be a one-shot kill, isn't it?
Everything's no. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. All right. So 6, 12. That is 17 points of slashing damage, followed by 10 points of thunder damage as he slashes up, and then he brings it back down. And there's this cacophonous, and as it explodes, like there's a sound wave that goes through the blood, causing it to splatter everywhere. And Kalen is just screaming,
I am sorry! I lost the little one!
like he's just screaming at you from a vast distance. Ugh. All right, Sidriel. Sidriel Prime. It's your turn. Oh.
He probably is slightly shocked to see himself in front of him. And it kind of reminds him of looking in the mirror in the lighthouse every day and telling him the exact same words that his shadow clone is telling him. Because those are the words he tells himself every day. It doesn't really speak of a surprise to him. He just kind of feels like it's very much familiar. It's like the internal words that he tells himself have now come into a physical form in front of him. He probably looks at the guy in front of him and he says, "We are the same. And what words you spill from your mouth are words I already know are true."
Then allow me to do the world a favor and put you down so that one worthy can take your place. Because if you
It
will
doesn't
not
seem
be there
that you
to save
are
life,
worthy. If I am not worthy, neither of us are.
but
But only one can survive.
you ripple. Then I suppose if you put me down, sir, there is a part of you that is worthy. Logic dictates no less.
That is very interesting. In Sid's head, he's like, where is this hopeful brightness coming from? Because that is not something that he would sit there and tell himself, but it is something that he has said to others. Probably something that he has heard from others, but has never believed. He also draws his blade from his arm, sets it ablaze with celestial light, that radiant glow. He says, "Then let me stand for what is worthy, even if I cannot measure up to what I need to be." And he will same, blow for blow, tit for tat, smite this mother effer, this naysayer, this internal demon that he is fighting against. And he just says, "Because once someone told me that I was the light." And then, yeah, he's going to Ecliptian Dawn, probably jab first, forward, blade forward, and then slice upward, if he can, to pull it out. Cool?
Roll to hit.
All right.
Armor class 16.
Hello.
All right.
Nat 20, motherfucker.
Okay. Nat 20 double max damage plus an extra damage die.
Oh god, this is gonna take a little bit of thinking, isn't it? Hold on, let's get the big dice out. So this is the two-handed hit, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Meaning it's the 1d8. Well, you're on the character sheet. You can help if I get confused. Oh, good. You guys remember what happened last time I tried to do one of these attacks, and it took us like 20 minutes to figure out how many points of damage you get. What is this?
You need to keep that in your notes, just like crit damage.
Is he
this,
undead?
And then plus.
This version of myself, is it an undead version of myself or a fiend?
Correct.
Okay. So that's plus 2d10 extra on top of all that. How do I do this? Okay, hold on. First, 1d8 plus 6, correct?
You're
Plus the
swinging
1d8 extra
one-handed or
damage.
two-handed?
Two-handed.
Okay, so 1d10.
Stabbing.
So you're gonna, roll to hit. Use your roll 2d20s. I'll walk you through it. 2d20s for both your hits. Do you
Well, I
critical?
got the nat 20 on the first one, and this is an 18 on the
Okay,
second one.
So you both hit.
18.
So for the first hit,
3.
you're going to roll your 1d10
Yep.
plus 6.
Okay, I'm writing it down. Yep.
Keep that on the side. So 10 plus, so your first hit, because it is max, is 30 damage times 2.
Yep.
So
60.
plus what you just rolled.
12.
That's the critical. So 60
72.
plus 12, 72. So first hit, 72 points of damage. Now are you
Lord.
smiting on top of that?
Yes, but there's also the plus d8 extra damage of radiant damage per hit.
Okay, so
You
you
see
got
that too?
72.
72.
Yep.
Correct.
Yes. Okay. So,
All right, guys.
no, you're good. So 8 and 8. 16.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're at 88 damage so far. And now
Mhm.
we go over to your Thunderous Smite. Boop.
Mm-hmm.
And your Thunderous Smite does an extra 2d6. So
Yep.
that's another 12.
Okay.
9.
That's
So-
100.
My God.
So 100 points of damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lord.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Ah.
Oh God. He's basically killing this piece of himself. That's what he feels. He feels like this is a turning point. Because this is the demon that is inside of him. This constant belief that his failure will lead to everyone's death over and over and over again, and he's no longer worthy of life itself until he gives up his own life to rescue somebody else. But I guess he says, you will leave this place. You will leave my heart, and you will not return. I will no longer lie back and watch the world burn, and I have said it time and time again. And if I find you preying on me and my soul and that small little piece of light that is still there, you will face my justice, and that is far worse than death itself. And he starts to glow, and he takes that blade and he just shoves it deeper and deeper into that piece of himself, and he rips it off, and then he grabs Sidril by the hair, the other Sidril, and slices off his head.
He drops like rainwater. And that string that's connecting him to Chips. Chips lets out another scream. Nathan. And the blood absorbs into that broken Chips armored Diz body. You have one more attack. However, when you go to attack one that is not yourself, you cannot land a blow. Vesper, it is your move.
Okay. After hearing the whole thing with the other Vesper saying he's a loner and he'll never have friends, that smirk, that curious smirk, just it starts to just fade into like a more serious thing, and he just reacts by pulling out his heavy crossbow and shooting. That's the first instinct. He's gonna take a few steps back, like he's gonna jump backwards 10 feet, get on one knee, and shoot away. It's gonna be my first one. It's gonna be my action. That was also a natural 20.
Woo!
Yippee! Wow! See that, guys? See it? You see it? You see it?
Double max damage plus an extra damage die.
All right, so double plus a roll, which is gonna be 30 plus. Okay, I rolled a 1 on that one. Plus 6, 36 for the first hit. 36 in total.
Hold on.
And then
Double max damage though? Hold on.
oh, double max.
Double max, yeah, double max damage.
Oh yeah. For the heavy lightning crossbow, that's gonna be 15 for max. So double is gonna be 30
So that's
plus what I rolled.
So that's 20, 30 plus double 38, 16. So 30, 16, 46 plus extra damage die.
Oh damn, the 1d8, huh?
Yes.
Oh, because of the lightning. Okay, which is gonna be 5.
So what did I say? 40 something or I don't,
48.
plus 5?
Mm-hmm. 53.
Okay. So you pierce the other Vesper's chest or face. I don't know, where do you shoot him?
The face.
Okay. So as you pierce his face, it's that like maniacal like you're never gonna amount to anything. Or maybe you will. And it's just and then he drops like water. Chips lets out another scream. Nathan. And that string of blood, as your dark Vesper drops into it, he becomes like the string that absorbs back into Chips. Chips' body
Damn.
jackknifes and twists, popping and clanging. Now it's Chips and Diz's turn,
Oh shit.
and they both get a go. Chips, his vocal box starts stuttering. Have you see and as his voice dies, the sound of your beating heart gets really loud as Chip sort of wilts into himself. And the little metal body starts to pop and grow more than it was. And you hear this sound. Like a growl of some wretched beast. When its head snaps up, its eyes are glowing, massive tusks jutting through a metal jaw, a horrific countenance of pain and twisted suffering. The head swivels to the side, and as the rage of the Jugrock clan filters through tiny Chips, Chips is gonna cast man, this guy's built for healing. It's alright.
Take this, heals. Oh shit.
He's gonna throw out a guiding bolt, but it is like a black serpent made of shadow screaming, almost like a Quetzalcoatl, a serpent with wings, as it flies out at Vesper.
Oh, me.
Okay, Vesper, what's your armor class, even though I have it right here?
May I react? Use your reaction?
Yeah, sure, what do you want to do?
Blood Curse of the Eyeless. A creature I see within 30 feet. If you makes an attack, you can react to roll 1d6 and subtract the result from the creature's attack roll.
Okay.
Okay. That's a 1. That's 1.
Alright, he still hits you.
Okay. Fair enough.
19 plus
Fair
7 minus 1.
Oh, bruh. Oh, bruh.
Oh, bruh.
And he's
Oh, bruh.
casting this at a very high level.
Oh, fair enough.
Here we go. I need more D6s.
Okay. Here, you can have some of mine.
I bought you a set
Oh,
like
bruh.
2 days ago.
Oh, bruh. That's not the kind.
29 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, okay.
And you glow with like you're in a black light. And then it is Diz's turn, and he is also going to come after you, and he has advantage to hit.
Okay.
Oh, bruh.
Is
Oh,
he-
bruh.
Am I within 10 feet of Vesper?
You can use your measuring tool. You might be, yes.
I can't.
A massive
Oh.
hammer forms in his hand, and you recognize it as the one that Chips and Trellis found all those days ago. Ouch.
Do it.
What's your armor class?
18.
Okay, he hits you.
Okay.
Let me measure for the Sidral. Oh. Yeah, I would say you're 10 feet from the Vespinator.
I love that.
What does the Sidral do?
Whatever. So it's the reaction. So as soon as he gets hit, he'll like cast Aura of the Guardian and take the damage for Vesper.
Damn.
Okay. Okie dokie.
Unless this is happening simultaneously to Sidril's attack on himself. Then I don't know if that works.
No, it's not. It's, yeah. Okay, so. Oh, I'm rolling the wrong dice. Hold on.
No, let me do it. I can take it. I can take it.
Oh no. "21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then he's gonna bring the hammer around. And he's gonna hit you with it again.
Fair enough.
Oh boy.
So the 21 goes to Sidriel, right? So the next one's gonna go to me. Oh, I can take it.
Sid's mouth is bleeding. He's just like Carrie up in this bitch. Hobbling around.
Okay.
It's fine.
As Diz's rage starts to coalesce, flames appear around him. A deep violet. Anyone within 5 feet of him, which will be you, Vesper, will take 2d6 points of fire damage. Go ahead and roll those now. You are resistant as you are a tiefling, but he's going to swing and hit you again. He is
So
going
9.
to 17 plus 8, so he is going to hit you. He brings it down and smashes, and he's screaming, "Where? Gemma! Where? Gemma!" 19 points of damage, bludgeoning.
Okay.
Ba-boom! Okay. That brings it around. Okay, so this guy's gone. Torrent brings it to your move.
I'm unconscious, by the way.
Oh, you're down. Cool. Oh no.
Real me?
Yeah, real you.
Okay.
I'm glad you didn't die, Vesper.
I can
You
take
would
it.
have been dead.
Well, I don't believe this. Come on, an evil me, and you come after yourself? I mean, if there's ever a time to have an excuse to kick Sidriel's ass, it's now.
Keep hiding behind your dry humor. Prove to me you're a warrior and not just a victim.
Okay. Fine. And I'm gonna get up, and I also got a natural 20.
Wait.
No joke.
The power of friendship.
It's the power of holding my hand. That's what did it. Ah!
All right, I'm gonna use an inspiration Can I? No.
What the
Negate
flick? What the flick?
Okay, so
Okay.
let's see.
Oh, okay. So basically, you're you're a monk, so this is fun. Okay, so how many hits can you do with one action?
With one
Okay.
action, 2.
Okay, so you're gonna max 2 hits times 2. Okay, so what this is going to look like?
Wait. Oh, action, because you're not
Yeah.
doing bonus
One-
action.
bonus
whatever.
So
Yeah,
8 plus
yeah.
8 is 16 plus 6.
Right. And then
22
it
times
does.
2.
Wait.
22 times
What?
2. It's 22 times 2.
Oh, okay. You're talking about just the regular damage. So the other damage for the dagger itself, is that added max or is that separate?
Oh, you're using your dagger. Oh no. Okay, that's gonna hurt
Yeah.
even more. Okay. So the extra, that's all maxed as well. So wait, that's 12, 24. Holy shit. 12, 24, 34, 36. So 36 plus
Times 2 plus 22,
yeah.
right? So 94.
And just multiply that by
happening?
3. Go ahead and multiply that by 3.
And that's without rolling the extra one.
And what's the square root?
That's crazy. Y'all are bonkers.
I think this.
You want me to roll the extra one? Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hang on. I'll find the right one.
Yeah, also Chip screams again, Nathan.
Thank you.
On top of it,
Oh.
Diz also screams, Val.
Why is it so gurgly?
He was just eating before he came here.
He's gurgling on ketchup. It's fine. It's mouthwash to him anyway.
Mouthwash. Yeah.
99.
Okay, so how do you do this?
He's just gonna quickly, like, because we were prone, so I'm talking shit to myself, so he's just gonna quickly get up, pull out the dagger, and just cut him straight, like, crotch to head, like, all the way up.
Yum.
He drops away like water and then pulls back on that bloody string.
Just, like, flicks the blood off the dagger, spins it, and, like, puts it away. Talk shit.
Fuck around, find out. Talk shit, get hit.
Hit.
Hee hee. Ha ha ha. Hee. Kazuhiko. By now you know that there's fighting happening. By now it's like, oh, my tummy. Oh.
Oh. Why is everyone so angry? You go away. Go away. He casts banishment.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You go away. Banish. Okay, okie dokie. Let me roll. Where is your character?
Right there.
I'm over here.
Oh no, Ink's character is not included in our group anymore because
That's not
apparently
ink. I'm
not. Oh,
Kazuhiko.
apparently you'd have your character sheet elsewhere. That's what you told me last time.
Okay, it's okay. Let me I'm putting it in Dicebox. Join this D&D Beyond link with that character so I can look at you.
Really quick.
Look at me.
Apparently, last time we were playing, Solana was dead. Like I'm looking and I'm
Casual.
dead. So am I long resting or what's going on?
Long
Yeah, I hit
rest.
long rest.
Long rest. Okay. Go for sure.
You're not-
So I was like, Literally last time I died. I don't know. I don't remember.
We're unconscious for like 3 sessions because you
Yeah.
were gone. So I think we just like knocked
No,
you out. Or
yeah, I think I got hit, and then it was.
and we
You
just
ripped
kept
your
you
eye
knocked out.
It just kept me knocked out.
Yeah, fair
I've been
enough.
dead for like 3 sessions. That's great. That's good.
Yeah, anyway, so hit that long rest button. Kazuhiko,
I did it.
Go ahead and join.
Yeah. Oh. Should I have both?
Both.
Both.
Both. Okay, so I just deactivated Solarial.
Yeah,
R.I.P., bro.
Oh my
R.I.P.
god! Oh my god!
Skill issue.
Not again.
Actually did.
Natchen, edit this out. Okay, there you are. All right, so let me roll. What am I rolling? What saving throw?
That would be a charisma. saving
Why would
throw.
you do that? You know I'm terrible. Okay. 14.
Go away.
Go away.
Right now, please.
Read some books.
Go read some books.
So
Yeah, that fails.
okay, you vanish.
He just rolls over after. Oh.
Chips and
funny.
Diz both scream.
You're welcome.
Okay, and that brings it down to other Kazu's banished for a little minute. That brings it down to Solana. Your turn. Solana.
Oh, me, Solana, not the.
Solana.
Okay. Real quick, I missed it earlier. Are these undead or not?
Yep.
They are undead.
Or fiend.
Okay.
One or the other.
Or fiend. Slay. Okay.
Or both.
Okay.
Get it, girl boss.
Okay. I'm gonna use this. I don't think I've ever actually used it. I have a turn undead. And each undead that you can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw DC 13. So I think that's all of the ones that are still up.
They're
within.
one's banished. I should move them all underneath Chips. They're
Okay. They're all gone. It's just mine that's left.
yes.
Okay, cool. I'll do the turn undead anyways. If the creature fails, its turn for 1 minute, but I believe I have a thing where if it fails, if its CR is half or lower, it is destroyed.
This is wisdom. Ugh.
It's a wisdom 13.
8.
Oh, what'd you get?
8. I got an 8. You have a +6
Slay.
to your saving throw. I rolled a 2. That's very.
Okay, it's good. So, fail. And is it CR half? I don't know what that means.
It's your level.
Like creature rating? It's my level.
It's your level.
So my level, it's not a half. So you're turned. So shit.
Okay, so
It
it runs back to Chips.
Yeah, it runs back to Chips. The turn undead that you see is Solana has just woken up from being dead for however many episodes, and she's just like, "You cheeky bitch," and she flashes her.
Oh.
That's her holy symbol.
Oh,
She's like-
when you said flash, I understand now. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, but she flashes her. Like she's gonna
With her titties.
with her titties. Correct. She's gonna throw out her titties like, "You cheeky
Citrial,
bitch."
see this? He'll poke out his own eyeballs.
She's had enough.
Chalice somewhere.
She's
It
had
smells like
enough.
fish again.
But so yeah, she'll turn the undead, and he runs. I guess it's not destroyed. Let's see. Is there anything else that I want to do? No, I feel like that's basically it. I think she just turn around and say, "What the fuck is happening? Again? What are we?"
Caitlin's
On the ground.
voice says again through your mind, I lost the little one. I'm sorry.
What are we going to do about Chips? She just yells.
You yell his name,
Hello!
and the metal part of
Yeah.
Diz's head shifts over to you and says chips, and then screams.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, there's Chips. All right. Well, fuck. I think that's. Is there anything else I want to do? I'm trying to see if there's anything else important. Ooh, is that touch? That is touch. Fuck. And everybody's in like the pool of blood and death.
All of the ones that are piled on top of each other, they're not there. I can't easily hide them.
Okay. Cause I wanna shoot something at. Well, not shoot something at him.
The only one
but-
that's up is the Chips token, but he's also half Diz.
Right. Yeah, okay, fine, let's try this. So, Solana, seeing, like, and hearing Kaylin say that, is just gonna... Oh, I can't do that. Fuck, it's an action. I don't have 2 actions. Oh, wait, no, I don't. I'm not a fighter. I'm not playing Luminella. Fuck. D, sorry. D. Oh no, everything I have is an action. Oh no, I got it. Okay. This is fine. So my bonus action, mass healing word. That should get everybody up. It's 1d4 plus my spell casting modifier. Has no effect on undead or constructs. Fuck, he's a construct. But that's fine. At least it'll get everybody who is hurt back up. So let me roll that really quick. Cool, that's a 4. So 1d4 plus 7. So that's 11.
To Vesper?
Healing to Vesper and whoever else needs healing. Because it's 60 feet.
Alright.
I was gonna try to do it on Chips, but he's like undead, I guess? Is he undead? Would you say? I don't know. Because the other ones were undead, but he might not be, I don't know. But in theory, that was the intention. But we'll get Vesper up too, why not?
11.
The healing sloughs off of Chips, but it is stopped by a wall of shadow that pours from the metal connected to Diz's flesh. So your healing light ricochets off of the shadow, and there is a face of something cowled, some dark creature. Yeah.
Do I recognize that creature?
You do. You do recognize it. You fought them on the way to Kelros Keep. They chased you into the Redwood.
That was bad. There's something there, and it's hurting Diz, and it's bad. It's very bad. She's just gonna yell that. It's bad. It's very bad. That's it. That's my turn.
Okay,
That's my turn.
top of the round. Sidriel, what you see is this amalgamation of Diz and Chips that feels soulless. It feels wrong on every level. And it is shifting the hammer, just as Vesper gasps and sits up, shifting the hammer to finish the kill.
He will shoot over as the hammer comes down and push Vesper back. Trying to get them both out of there, but if he can't, he'll literally just push him out of the way and stand there and take the blow.
You can roll a strength saving throw for your bonus action and push him, actually physically push him. I'm assuming Vesper does not resist. Right? But if he does, then it is against each other. Athletics, acrobatics versus each other.
Well, okay. He was knocked unconscious. He just got healed. He's waking up, so he's not going to resist because he's like, oh, what the fuck just happened?
Okay. Sidra, would you get on that strength saving throw?
Natural 20.
Okay, he shoves you. So you roll. Ugh.
What the fuck?
Go ahead and move yourself 5 feet.
5 feet. Okay. Here we go. There it is.
Yeah, so he pushes him out of the way and he reaches up to stop the hammer.
Okay. You are able to grab. Well, you bring your arm up and the hammer, ding, as it bounces off a wing, an ephemeral golden wing. Your surprise is so thorough that the wing then shimmers, and it vanishes in an array of sparkles. But it was there. You have one action. What would you like to do?
Oh, God.
And then after
Is this a real
it's
Chips?
and then it is Vesper's turn, so be prepared.
Is it a real Chips?
This is real Chips and Diz. They are combined. And while this fight is happening,
shoot.
Kalen is just screaming in the back of your mind that he's sorry. That he's trying to fix it. That he doesn't know how. He can't find them. Like, he's starting to panic.
Okay. Oh, God.
As you face off with him as well, Sidriel, he kind of drops down, his spine bowing, making him a little bit larger, almost like he's hunching up like a cat, and he makes this really high-pitched sound. You recognize the scream. There were 9 who fell. There were 9 who descended to shadow.
Oh, shoot. Is that thing, that sound coming out of Chips?
Yes,
And Kalen is screaming that he couldn't bring the little one back.
correct.
Okay. He will... Oh, having blocked the swing coming down, he will grab... Okay, let me think. His blade is going to come out from his arm as his arm extends, and he grabs the hilt, stabbing it into Chips.
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay. I have to go back to my action page. Okay, 9. 27 to hit.
Hits.
And you just hear Sid, I'm so sorry.
In respond.
And I know you're not here. So I will destroy those who are defiling your body. And he will dig further, imbuing his blade with radiant damage.
Okay, roll your regular damage.
So it's the 1d10, correct?
It is gonna be your 1d10 plus your extra damage if you're using Liption Dawn.
Which is 1d8. Hold on, we rolled that one too. Need to pick a color. Okay, so main damage. It's a 10 on the die, so it's 16 plus the 1d8 extra damage, which is 6. So 24.
Okay, it's a solid hit. And then Chips reaches up and he pulls your blade out and you hear this guttural voice that is Chips behind the scream that says, "And the 9 made it to 8, as one gave his body over to the shadow, and the shadow reformed." And from his eyes and his mouth just pours this black fog. And he begins to quote, "The chain will not be broken. The shadow will be answered. The call will be realized. And all life will bow to the one." Then he's gonna headbutt you. It's his move. Fuck. Okay. 10, 20, 30. 35 points of damage as it criticals.
If you crit, I'm out.
How much HP you got? Oh, he drops Sidriel. His head smashes into Sidriel's face, and Sidriel, ugh, and drops, and Diz lets out a scream, and there's that high-pitched cry, and then it turns on Vesper again. And Vesper, it stares at you with a cold calculation, and it holds out its hand that is mostly Chips's metal little hand, and it casts at you. And as it casts, you hear Chips in his little metallic voice. "Don't let Charlotte see E. What's your armor class?
18.
He hits. "17 points of damage, and I think he drops you again."
Yep.
For Diz's second hit, he steps over Sidriel's face, straddling the shoulders, bringing the hammer up so that it's flat and it creates a T section, and then slams it down onto his face. Sidriel, you fail 1 death saving throw.
Oh
Actually,
my
you
God.
fail 2, as it is a critical because you're
Oh.
down.
My God.
That's where the karma's coming from.
Oh my God.
Okay, Torrent. Because
Sidriel dies first again. I swear to God, this is 2 in a row. I will lose my mind, guys.
because Vesper is down, Torrent, it's your move.
Vesper and Sid are both down?
Correct.
Did they roll? Like
What?
saving throws? Did they roll saving throws?
Oh, we haven't gone around yet.
Saving throws.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Okay. So I guess 2 questions. One, am I able? Oh wait, Solana's up, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And has Vesper lost any death saves yet?
Not that you know of. However, they will be making death saves in secret to me, and you are not allowed to know what they rolled or how many they're on.
Okay,
So
that's
cool.
fair. All right,
Awesome.
then my questions, I suppose. Can I break up my action?
You sure can.
And wait. Inventory. Do I? I don't. Okay. And so the other question is, I know you can't do 2 leveled spells, but do like class abilities count? Or is that different?
So if it is a special, like Solana's Channel Divinity, how it takes like an action, it'll tell you if it takes something, right? If it takes an action or if it takes a bonus action to do it. If it is homebrew stuff, let me look at your character sheet. Type at me in a private channel what you want to do. If it's homebrew stuff.
Oh, it is not. It is a class ability, like channel divinity,
Okay.
and takes a bonus action.
Okay, then yes, you can do it and cast a spell because it's a little bit different.
Okay. So. All right. Let me just double check. Okay, 60 feet. Okay. So Torrent is going to look at both of them on the ground and just, come on, guys, you can do better than this. And then he's gonna just kind of like extend his hands out towards both of them, and each one of his hands are gonna start glowing, and I'm gonna cast Healing Light on each one of them. So you both
Damn.
get a
Ooh.
1d6 to heal.
Okay, as you cast this,
Oh.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh snap!
Ah.
Okay.
I like looking at your stats. This is fun.
Great.
17, 19.
Okay. Something in you awakens in this moment, Torrent. Black scales drop down your arms. Pain in between your shoulder blades. Like something trying to push through the skin. And when you exhale, there is a fire and smoke. The chains of your pact with Shadow tighten. It feels like a beast. Because you made your saving throw, you can decide who gets an extra dice. An extra d6 of healing.
Okay. Vesper.
Okay. So those of you that are getting healed, go ahead and roll your d6s.
Okay, 2d6.
What am I rolling?
1d6.
Just 1d6?
Yeah.
4 health. Better than nothing. We'll take it. We take those.
Question for you, Torrent, before you finish your move. Do you lean into this feeling? It is alien, and it is very uncomfortable.
Yeah, if it's not comfortable, then I think he would. Well, can he tell that it's affecting his spell, or is it just like basically pain
Let's
or
look
something?
Let's look at your passive insight. Oh
That's
yeah,
a
passive insight
15.
15. That's great. Yeah, you can tell it's affecting your abilities.
In a good way?
Feels like it.
Then I think in a moment of combat, he would be willing to go through the discomfort to get an edge. So he would lean into it.
Okay, you will lose your next turn, but go ahead and finish this turn, and then I'll describe to you what happens.
I think that's all he'll do. It's just gonna cast those and then kind of be like, what the fuck? And then whatever you say happens.
Okay, as this happens, you heal. Diz is standing over Sidriel. Sidriel's like one of his swollen eyes open, and he's like, ah! Ah! And time feels like it shifts and slows down. And I don't know how to describe this, like super cool and amazing and wonderful. Just kidding. It feels like you're giving birth through your back. You hear your own voice say, "About damn time you let yourself become a creature of legend." You now have the ability to fly. All of your stats increase by 1, and you are partially draconic.
Oh shit, dude. Hey.
What?
Oh shit!
Who is daddy
Okay.
is? Come on, guys.
You lose your next turn as you are driven to your knees. Ah! As the wings, when they are skeletal and shadow,
Oh.
and you hear your own voice say, "I am invisible in the shadow, for my fangs bite the death knell." And that's it. Now it's
Oh shit.
now
Awesome.
now it's Kazuhiko's turn.
No. Mhm. Oh. He kind of does this thing where his head like peeks up as he's laying down, just like barely, one eye slightly open. What does he see right now? Like what's the moment he's looking at?
As you look up down your body, right, you're like, ugh. It's almost like getting really coming down from the DTs after a really fucking terrible weekend. You're just like, ugh, making that horrible face. Sidriel's on his back, his blood everywhere around his head. Diz has a hammer and he's just springing it down, the top of it, down onto Sidriel's face. A few feet behind him, Vesper's like, ugh, trying to get up as well. Making that squinting face, like mouth sort of open, drooling a little bit on himself because he's just gotten his shit kicked in. Chorin looks different. And Solana, what do you look like?
Oh, Solana, she.
Is it
she's
still?
just
I don't
got
know
her,
if it's still or.
her tits are like just out now. Like she's not flashing them, but they're just out. Like she didn't cover them back up.
Oh,
She's kind of focused. She's kind of focused on what's going on at the moment. So you just see like titty out, but in combat.
He's so confused right now. He's delirious.
I will say they're rose tipped and quite pert. So your eyes do naturally what males would do. Huh. Oh.
Good. Good.
He is like, Diz, stop. You need to go and breathe. Take a breather. He'll cast vortex warp on him.
Okay. Okay. He gets advantage on these because he's technically two people. So what does he got to roll?
Con save.
Oh no. Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna make Diz
It's
roll?
worth a shot.
Okay. All right.
I'm on the floor right now, and I only have
19.
yeah, whatever, I guess. I mean, I only have second level and first level spell slots, so I'm doing what I can for my position.
Time out, and it doesn't work.
Oh, I'll throw a silvery barbs at him.
God damn it! I rolled a 4, so 4 plus 7 is what?
11.
Ooh. 11?
Yeah, 11.
Oh, that works. He gets teleported 90 feet away.
So Solana will throw the silvery barbs by being like, "Oh, did," and just like, look over here, you big lut, like that, like look over here. Stop it!
Diz would just
Calm
be like,
the fuck down.
Diz married! Ah!
Just he just looks like he's engulfed by this smoke, this bluish smoke, as he's shunted away 90 feet.
Do you send him like down, like in the sanctorium, like down to the bottom of the map? Does it have to be where you can see?
And that's a good question. The target is teleported to the unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. So yes.
Okay, so yeah, you can see 90 feet. Okay, hold on.
And I don't know. Wait. range. Is it 90 feet from me? Chosen space. Guess it would, right?
All right. So he's there. You see?
Yes.
He's way far away. That'll give you some time, though. Even him running.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's horrifying.
But yeah, he vanishes from above you, Sidril. And anything else for your turn, Kazu?
I think he would bonus action moan in pain.
Wait, did you say bonus action moan in pain?
Yes, yes. Why is everyone so angry today?
I'll have you know it's a free action to moan. Moaning in combat,
yeah.
free action.
The moaning was so intense that it caused
Yeah.
him to use his action.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how good.
Hell
That's
yeah.
how good
Oh,
his-
I see. Okay, so it literally is like your
Yeah.
body is like, like jerking, like, Lizzie, help me.
Convulsing and
Got it.
yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Solana.
Yeah, he
Little
he
death
rolls over
all over the
onto
place.
his tummy
Hell yeah.
and he presses his forehead against the cold floor and he's just like, "Please stop yelling."
Solana, your move.
Okay. Let's do this. So he's disappeared or
He's
moved,
90
or-
feet away from you. If you zoom out
90
on the
feet
map,
away from
you
me.
should see him.
Zoom out
Sidriel,
on the map.
Sidriel looks fucked. His face
Okay.
looks like it's been sat on and fucked in a terrible, abusive, toxic way.
So not a good face fucking, a bad face
No,
fucking.
bad.
Got it.
Yes, yes. And Vesper looks
Okay,
pretty
got it.
close.
With
Pretty
a
close?
Yeah. Now, question
Okay.
for you. Question
Yes.
for you. Does
Sure.
Solana actually say, Sahanine, forgive me?
Yeah, I think deep down she's like, yeah, Sending, forgive me, but this is fucking awesome.
Okay.
Like having her titties out is just like fun. Like she's just like, I think she's like finally like after dying so many times and being down,
Right.
and just like, oh, fuck
Lost.
it.
All right.
She's lost.
She's kind of losing it.
Roll a charisma saving throw, please.
Oh, great. That's always good, isn't it? That's usually a good thing. Let's see what we got. Please don't be the 2. Okay, that's an 8, so 15 overall.
There is delighted laughter when you say, Sahanine, forgive me. And a voice that answers, there is nothing to forgive. For we dance freely, sky-clad in the moonlight.
My God, it's fucking awesome.
As you step into this comfortable feeling with your body, there's a caress down your spine that feels like cold water. Your armor class permanently increases by 2.
Oh, hell yeah, brother!
As where your symbol is etched in your flesh, it cascades to these beautiful tattoos around your breasts, covering them, and then up over your shoulders and dropping down your spine.
Oh. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I think
I
think the
yes,
last
sorry.
thing she says to you before she leaves, right? Before she steps away from your consciousness is
Mhm.
oh, how much lore do I want to give away right here? You know what? Let me roll. Hold on.
A lot. A lot. You want to give away a lot of
Okay,
love
I
because
just
it's
I
fun
just
to believe.
I criticaled. So she says even the most dutiful, naughty deities need to relax sometimes. And love always conquers all. Happily ever afters is what I'm about, darling. And let's not forget that bad boys can be fixed. And in the background, like she's on a conference call, you hear someone say, please, cease speaking of me. And she's like, oh, Asmo, darling. And then it click and hangs up. And then you're like, wait, what did I just hear? And you're back in the fight.
Is it the Vespa, is it normal to have voices in your... Oh, you're down. Right. Oh, almost down. Forgot to fix my friends. Oh, fuck. Okay. And, she was gonna, like, hide her boobs, and she's like, yeah, fuck it. It's fine. And, let's see. She's gonna use her action to... what's it called? It's... Oh, yeah. Preserve life. Because she's been divinely inspired. But before she does that, she's gonna yell, Torrance, are you good? Kazu, are you good? They look like they're dying. Are you good?
No. Yeah.
Everybody's...
Stop yelling.
God damn.
Put your shirt back on.
I'm trying something. God, all right.
And she
and then
bounces.
she's
It's just
gonna-
like, what are you doing?
She's like freaking out. Like her anxiety's kicking in, but her boobs are like bouncing while her anxiety's kicking in. This is a very weird. Anyways, so she's gonna do her preserve life. So I believe that's but who's there? So we've got Torrance, and then we go. Oh yeah, Torrance and Vesper. That's 4. So 30 divided by 4 is like 7, and then someone gets 8, I guess. Yeah. So it's 2. No, it's 2 people get 8. So I think because it's 14. Wait, why am I not able to do math anymore? No. Yeah. 14 plus 8 plus 8. Yeah. So I'll give Sid and Vesper will take 8 points of healing. The other 2 boys will take 7. And so that's that. That's my action. And let's see. Yeah. Fuck it. We'll do one more just to get it. Make sure everyone's okay. I'll do one more 3rd level mass healing word. Let that be 11 again! Yay! So everybody gets 11 within 60 feet.
11.
Yeah, so you get 11, and then the 2 big boys who got hurt get 8, so that should be 19 overall. The other 2 boys get 18 overall healing. Yeah.
Let's go.
Would it be too meta to donate mine to someone in need?
I don't know, that's up to DM.
I don't think you can. It's just. Or can
Okay,
you
I
heal someone
thought he was
twice?
allocating it, so.
Can you? Yeah, I think you can. Actually, yeah, you can donate yours, I think. Yes. What am I thinking? Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't need it, but I didn't want to
Who do you send it to?
overstep there. Vesper.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't need mine either, actually.
You don't need all of it? Why did I... Because, so, if you didn't need any healing, because you sounded like you needed healing, I could give the 30 to... I could split it up.
No, I just have
I'm gonna
upset
help you in
tummy.
your tummy ache so you don't have diarrhea anymore, Kazuhiko.
I was only 3 health down.
Oh, okay. That tummy ache,
You're
though.
whining like that? Oh my god!
I got exhaustion level 1. Excuse me.
Yeah, I
Pancakes,
can't
okay?
I can't really do anything about the
It's like when you know
exhaustion
your
unless
partner
it's like
gets
one
a
of
cold and
you.
they're like, I have a cold.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, suck it up. That's what I
Yeah.
was saying to Kazu. Suck
Just
it
pull
up.
Yeah.
up and rub my tummy.
Yeah. That's it. So you just see, the way you see it happening is just like, oh my god, am I gonna say that? Yeah, I'm gonna say it. So she's like bestowing healing, it's like a mass healing word, and she's just praising Sehanine, and as she's praising Sehanine, her boobs start glowing, like her nippies start glowing, and that's where like the preserve life is coming from. It's almost like from mother's teat, you get the breast milk and you get the nourishment of life. That's what you're getting from her. Sorry, the girls are freaking out in the call.
She's lactating, everyone.
I'm lactating healing.
Session's
And
weird.
she just yells, "Freedom! Free the titty!" And that's what you get. That's what you get from her.
Well.
That's what you hear from Sehanine in the back. Good, good.
Sehanine's into this. She's got popcorn. She's clapping. She's got her wine.
She's like, look at my cleric. They've gone rogue. Get it? Because they're a rogue now. That's crazy.
Wah, wah.
Okay, that brings it back around to the top of the round. Sidriel.
I need reconstructive surgery and abs for my face. Just kidding.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I guess he's what does he look like right now?
The Chip's construction looks just fine.
I meant my face.
Oh, your face looks it just looks bruised. The healing teat milk did quite a good surgical job.
Teat milk.
Yeah, just a really good facial, guys.
Oh my.
That was not my intent, but it works. If it works.
We got Bukake.
Oh no!
It's
I'm sorry, guys.
I didn't say that. I said
I said it's a really good facial.
Oh my god, there's
I meant,
There
I
is-
thought you meant come.
there's so many there's so
I
many
know.
dudes in this
Joel whips out the nipple cream, the lanolin, and he's like, "This is the best lip chap I've
no.
ever had."
Okay, go. It's your turn. Kill. Kill.
nipple cream.
Oh lord.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Good.
No, he's probably like just trying to rearrange himself.
Oh boy.
His face.
That was unintentional. Okay, so this. Oh no! Now everything I say is gonna be tainted.
Always has been.
It always will be.
He'll probably roll over to look at Vesper.
He's just like
Um,
this.
Just thinking,
I was waiting for you.
Aww.
I'm really glad you're okay.
Are we both gonna get up and fuck him up?
Like together
Yes.
on the count of 3.
3.
Wait, are we going on 3 or are we going?
3.
You didn't count. Counting
3.
up or counting down?
3 now.
1, 2.
Now 3.
He just grabs your hand and he's gonna shoot forward with his wings, going after
Oh shit.
wherever Diz is.
Hell yeah.
He's forward.
He's like literally grabs Vesper by the arm, wings out, and zooms forward like fucking Superman.
Okay, so you can use your bonus action to grab Vesper.
Got it?
Go ahead and roll a strength saving throw to do that, and then you can come forward 60 feet, so you're almost. Oh yeah, you can get right up to the Chip's Diz, but you won't be able to attack yet.
21 strength saving throw.
Okay, you're able to grab him. You could move forward 30 feet if you want, and then still have an action, or you could dash and get right next to Chips.
So is flying and walking speed the same?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. He's like, I think what he's gonna do, okay, tell me if I can do this. I think he's gonna shoot forward and
Yep.
he wants to throw Vesper at Chips.
So you're going to use your action to use Vesper as a weapon.
Correct.
Understood. So
Say
you can,
teamwork. You shoot him. Got it?
you can get right here at 30 feet and then use your action to throw Vesper.
What am I rolling?
You're not rolling anything because you already rolled your strength. So it's going to be one
Okay.
full movement. Vesper is going to roll not to take damage being thrown with a 21. So Vesper, what are you doing? You're being thrown through the air. Your bonus, well, you're going to have to roll either an dexterity saving throw or a acrobatics to not eat a bunch of shit.
Or you could just take the damage and roll Constitution. But if you roll high enough, you'll take half. What are you doing to attack Diz as you're being shunted at him?
Am I gonna be right at his face?
Yeah. With a 21.
Are you? I was gonna have the 30-foot spot, and like try to
Oh, so
toss him
you're-
on the way, and like give him enough room to like, as if it was like a throwing and a shoot kind of thing. Do you see what I'm saying? Like he's like a.
Okay.
No, toss me.
So
I'm
Vesper would've said
tossing you, but I
toss
don't
me.
want to. I don't want to hit 60 feet in the face and then throw you. Like there's no room. There needs to be
with
a
a 21 strength, you're able to throw him roughly 30 feet, like it's nothing. Diz is 30 feet from you.
Okay, let's do it.
So, Vesper, how are you attacking him? Either within that 30 feet or after you get at that 30 feet, and I need you to roll a dexterity, constitution, or acrobatics. Your choice.
So first off, I'm gonna use dex save.
Okay, roll it.
So dex save is 15 plus 6, which is 21. Dex save.
That'd still be within 10 feet of me because he can get the +3 if it's still within a 10-foot, depending on, how we decide to do the physics and mathematics in this, which I don't think any of us want to do.
So he won't get the plus because he'll be rolling this after. Okay. So when you do land, you'll be taking half of 11 points of damage.
Okay. Which is 5, 6, 5?
5.
5.
6. 5. I don't care.
Okay. As he's flying towards him, you said you're gonna see him look back and then turn around. He's gonna use a bonus action to hybrid form, change into a werewolf. And as he morphs mid-air, kind of spinning, you see his claw. So he's gonna use an action to swipe at Diz.
You only get,
He's gonna use
you
his
get
claw.
one action. That's all you get.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just one big swipe.
Okay.
So that's gonna be dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
And for damage, 7 damage.
Okay. And then you land like after your fastball special, like off to
Yeah.
the side. Okay, cool. So that's Sidra's turn. And then it drops over to Chips' turn. Chips Diz. And Chips Diz lets out a scream. That same horrific high-pitched scream. And holds out his hands like this. And this arc of flame. And it's actually going to... Oh, it's not going to hit Sidril because you're far enough away. So another dexterity saving throw. But you have resistance, Vesper. This is aimed at you. So it'll be, if you make it, it'll be half of the half.
Okay.
Rebuke the Violent as well. It's within 30 feet.
Okay, so what is that? What is he going to take the damage he does?
As immediately after an attacker within 30 feet deals damage with an attack against a creature other than you can use your reaction to force the attacker to make a wisdom saving throw. And on failure, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt, or half damage on a success.
Okay, so
It's
he's
a wisdom
gotta,
saving throw.
So he's got to roll. Okay. So that's a wisdom saving throw, correct? .26 on a wisdom saving throw for Chips.
Okay, so he'll still take, and then whatever you do in terms of damage, he will take half radiant damage.
Okay. What'd you get on your dexterity?
23.
Okay, you make it, so you will take half of 25.
Okay.
So 12 points of damage.
12.
And then half of
of 12 is 6.
No, so the attacker will take radiant damage equal to the damage. So you as
So
Chips
Diz will
Diz, yeah.
take 12s. Perfect. Okay, now Diz is going to move. And he's going to take Boulder Crusher. And since you're within 5 feet of him, again, 3d6
points of fire damage as it's just swirling around him in his rage. And he's gonna hit you twice, or try to hit you twice.
Okay.
He's... So 14 for the first hit, which I think he misses.
Mm-hmm.
25 for the second hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he does a d10. 15 points of damage with the hammer.
15 points. Got it. And I'll use a reaction to Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
That is going to be 7 plus 4, 11 plus 10, 21 points of fire damage.
Oh, okay. So that sends him staggering, and he cries out, "Gah!" At the end of his turn, Vesper, it is your turn now. However, you all hear Kaylin in your mind say, "I'm so sorry. I don't think I can get to him. But if I close this portal, if I stop the ritual, I don't know if we ever will." You have to make the choice. Do you wish me to continue searching, to try to split them and bring them back? Or do I end the ritual and they fall to shadow? I'm so sorry.
I believe Vesper won't be able to respond because he's in Bloodlust. He only has 8 health.
So while the
So it's up to you guys.
while the party's thinking of their responses, Vesper, it's your move.
Okay. Oh man. All right. He's gonna do 2 swipes, one for action, one for bonus. The first one is gonna be 18 plus 6, 24 to hit.
Hits.
And then the second one is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 to hit.
Hits.
So that damage in total is 9 plus 6, 15. 15 slashing.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
That is it.
Okay. Torrent.
Okay. I don't think I get a turn.
Oh, your turn is
But-
skipped, but you can speak.
Yeah, I think he'd just kind of be like, "Don't you dare stop!" And that's it.
Okay. Kazuhiko.
Kazu will look over and be like, "But how can I help? Perhaps can I read you in for it, Chips? Can I help? Is there a way he can help? Would he know?"
Kaylin responds, "I know not. I'm sorry. I have never performed this before. I knew it only in theory. Perhaps there will be a chance. Perhaps I could take something from one of you and use it like a bookmark to hold the page should we get a chance to save the little one."
Kazu takes out a bookmark from his bag. Does this one work?
It would have to be a piece of you, of equal measure.
Not sure how he could help this moment.
Roll an Arcana.
Say again?
Roll an Arcana.
Oh, that I can do. That will be 17.
We're talking giving up levels. Giving up permanent spell slots.
Kazu will crawl to the edge of the pool and he'll turn his head towards Kaylin and say, "Very well. Take what you need. Chips would not abandon us. Neither will I."
You are certain.
What was that? What did he say?
You are certain. His eyes searching yours.
He reaches out his arm and pulls his sleeve down. Without a doubt. We do not leave our home. Family is everything. On my tummy.
Damn, Kazu.
He reaches out. Blood swirling, a mist around his clawed hand, and he grabs your wrist. And the arcane markings that flare, cutting into his skin, form to cut into yours. You let out this incredible scream. Minus 10,000 experience points.
Do 10,000.
And in exchange, still holding on to you, he opens his palm towards Diz, who is running at Vesper. And Chips is stuttering. Don't, show, trap. And the blood begins to twist around Diz's legs, tying him up, and he stumbles. He drops his hammer. And then both pieces of the amalgamation are ensnared in a coffin. You hear it close with a massive clap. And we're going to take our first bathroom break right here.
Whoa. Woo.
Your
Hi!
ponytail,
We're
Sly.
ready. We're back. What's up,
Hello.
everybody? Welcome
Hi.
in. That was intense. Whew.
Are we going camping?
Whew.
Hey, I was gonna make that joke.
It was intense.
Because we're intense.
Intense. Ha ha ha.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
The battle has wound down. You find yourselves back at the Sanguine Pool.
Oh, we're back. Oh.
Your other selves decomposite, break apart, and then sink like water into the blood. Kazu and Kaylin step out of the pool. Kaylin holding Kazu bride style before bringing him over to Sidriel.
I did what I could. I'm
And
sorry.
it was enough.
I couldn't save the little one. And his soul is so bound intricately with Diz that I could not return them both. But what I can do.
And he hands you Kazu.
If there is a moment when all is dark and a thread of moonlight pierces the shadow and the magic aligns ever so right, I will be able to return them. This is my oath to you.
And the vampire kneels before your party.
Vesper's just gonna walk up to him and put his hand out. Come up.
He shakes his head.
I promised you. I promised you I would be able to care for you. That this would work in theory, and I have lost one so important among you. Your very linchpin, the beating heart of your Aegeus, I have lost.
Well, if you're not gonna stand up, I'm going to sit down next to you. Vesper's gonna sit down, and he says, I know you'll bring him back. That's what friends do.
I have known you for the briefest time. A mere heartbeat in the lifeblood of the world. And yet, I find an immeasurable hope in your words, crazy one.
I have my moments. He looks at Sid.
If I can, I will return him. I promise.
We know. You will. And in the meantime, well, what do we do now?
You rest, and I summon forth your companions. They must be very confused.
Companions like them?
Like them, but different. I sent them to a most auspicious time in an attempt to cripple the Requiem. They were mostly successful.
He closes his eyes.
In sending them forward, or backward, I lost chips. I want you to know that it is my fault alone. And it is nothing that any of you did not give or did not do correctly. I thought only to help. I saw a thread and I followed it in the weave. I made a mistake, and I am deeply sorry.
He clears his throat.
They will be here in the hour. Take yourself a short rest, for there is much to be discussed with them. One of your parties will go to Scylla, and the others will chase life itself. I would choose wisely. If you miscalculate the choice, your dragon will die, and he will be erased from every timeline in every campaign to have ever held him. Do not make this choice lightly. And he stands and he bows at the waist. And he steps away to give himself some moment alone with his thoughts. As he leaves, Kazu comes awake on an aching breath. He looks
You're doing all right?
pallid and sick. He's got a waxy sheen to his face.
Hey, how you doing?
You might tell me.
Oh, I think I know the remedy. Solana, flash your tits again. It might help.
No.
I have what? She kind of like goes up to Kazi. If I can heal you without my tits, if that's what you want. But I don't think that's what you want.
Perhaps.
And then I lean into.
Yeah.
No, it's with tits, definitely.
Stop, please. No more.
Can I do like a medicine check or like an arcana check on him to see
Yes.
what kind of spell would work to make him feel better? Cool. Which one, arcana or
Either.
or medicine?
It's up to you.
Okay, slay. Do med. Again. And it's not a good roll, but I have a good plus. 11.
This is
11.
11. It doesn't really feel like he needs healing. But he obviously looks like he needs healing of some kind.
She's gonna like go up to him. Honestly, I don't know how to do this without my tits, but I also don't really know how to do it with my tits. It's rather new. But we could try this. And she like just touches his shoulder. We'll go with his shoulder and cast like a lesser restoration on him. Sees if that does anything. Does he? How's that feel? And she like kind of rubs his shoulder gently.
Okay.
His shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Using your hands, right?
Yes, my hands. Mind you, her tits, she has not put them away. So she's like leveling with him. So it's
His eyes are closed.
she's leaning next to him, titties out, but she's like not really thinking about.
Sid's face is turned away like
It's
this,
fine.
and he's like trying to hold out. Kazuhiko, like, please don't come any closer.
It's really regressive of you all to seem. You all, what's wrong with freeing the titty? This is not the time for this. And then she's gonna see, does he look any better? Nar. She's not looking. He does not look any better.
No.
It's quite comfortable in Sidril's arms, isn't it? I would know.
Are you feeling just a little jealous, Vesper?
Yeah, make room.
You are.
Wouldn't we all like to be in Sid's arms? Wouldn't we all?
I mean,
She's
do I
like kind of
really-
rolling her eyes.
Do I really need to carry everyone? I feel like that's unnecessary.
The roiling
Well, you can-
blood near you starts to lessen, and it takes on this kind of soft cadence, like you're almost underwater. You feel as you begin your short rest, it heals you, pulsing gently, with red light and warmth, like you're sitting next to a fire. Each pulse is 10 HP.
Oh, ooh.
I'm going to take a nap right here.
So eventually we're back full health?
Yes,
Okay, cool.
and you have a short rest.
Oh,
Torrent
sick.
looks very different when he finally joins the party. Insofar that he has wings now.
Yeah, Torin, what the fuck is behind you, first of all, before we continue on what's important?
His
Yeah,
wing.
no, I'm fine. What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, look at my hand. Do this, all right?
I'm waving.
Now,
I'm waving at you.
just do this.
My hair. I did.
Nope, behind
Down a
you,
little bit.
even more behind.
Scratch your back, my friend. Scratch your back.
What?
Yeah, but that's what we're saying.
That's what we're asking.
And
What
he's
the
just
fuck is
like trying to turn around and like look behind him.
As he starts turning, his wings leave little wisps of shadow.
Oh my
as
god.
its shadow stretched between bone that are his wings.
Yeah, I thought something felt a little bit uncomfortable back there.
Yeah, I would have thought. There's a fucking wings on you.
When he spins all the way around, you see a short tail that ends in 2 wicked bone scythes.
Oh my god,
The
feel
fish
your
has got the
ass.
tail. He's got the tail now.
He touches his butt. What the fuck?
As you touch it, the spine elongates, and you think you can use it as a weapon, almost like a Kisurigama.
Oh my god.
I'm sure your little kitty would like that.
Oh my god. Kazu, wake up. He starts slapping his face. Look.
No,
I turn his face
please,
to
please.
Torrent. Look, a little nugget.
Uh,
A new
Don't
nugget.
A nugget?
Look. With wings.
Where? Oh,
Roll an Arcana as you're examining with your bleary vision.
oh.
Torrent doesn't hear him. He's just trying to look at his tail.
As he's like
Oh my gosh,
spinning
you're like a
around,
dog and you start chasing it.
the tail starts like cutting and sparking into things.
No, I have 17.
His like forearm down ends in like draconic arms. You got a 17?
Mhm.
Interesting, this nugget. It seems to be slightly aquatic in nature with its frills and fins, but you are looking at the extremities of an extinct creature. One rare indeed. A fanged shadow dragon.
Don't. What are you? You're not. You're like a fish dragon,
Oh, what?
partially extinct. You can join my nuggets if you wish, but I'm going to take a nap.
I don't want to join your nuggets.
You'll be
Thank
fine.
you.
Zozo likes cuddles.
Wait. He's gonna run over and like slap Kazu's face.
I
Do you know what's going on with this? Come on, wake up.
was this what?
You said I'm a fish dragon that's partially extinct, or what?
Yeah.
Are you delirious, or do you know something?
No, stop yelling. Those, your wings, your tail, it's very reminiscent of a shadow thing dragon of sorts.
Shadow Fang dragon.
Yes. They're all extinct. Is that an accessory you're putting on?
What?
Like a skirt. Are you wearing a skirt, but it's a tail?
I am not
Are
wearing a
you
skirt.
wearing a skirt tail?
Okay, he's broken. Somebody needs to fix him, and he's just gonna like let your head go.
I would like to try one more thing just to make sure.
Yes, I would like
And
to
if-
nap as well.
If we're out of options, then we're out of options. The shoulder's not working. She just like puts her hand on your face because she doesn't like, but tries to like lean back because she knows you're not comfortable with her tits. Okay, let's try this one. Bippity boppity boo, and tries to cast remove curse. Sees if that does anything to him.
The spell does nothing.
Nothing.
You should try move your hand so I can take a nap. That is
No,
also
I'm
an
trying to
option.
help. She slaps you in the face. I'm trying to help you.
I know. Please. I know. I understand. I appreciate it.
You could be slightly more grateful.
Thank you. Can I nap now?
Well, you've used my last third level assault, so why not? And she walks away.
Technically, you used it.
Nap.
I just used this floor.
He's broken now. I've no
What I
help.
said.
Yeah, it's well
He's
while
broken.
he's taking a
I'm
nap.
just concurring.
That's what everyone at the academy said.
What is Sidriel doing while all this is happening?
He's got Vesper in one arm, and he's got Kazuhiko in the other arm, and he's just standing there in between them, and he's looking at everyone as they're discussing, and he's just almost looking at Torrent's wings with it's not envy, curiosity, and
Arousal.
I was gonna say fire,
He's got
but
a massive boner.
thanks. Old rockin' boner. No, he's very curious, and he would kind of take a hesitant step toward Torrent and put both Vesper and Kazuhiko down and reach his hands out to kind
Torrent-
of stroke
Thorn takes
the
a step
wing.
back. What are you doing? I don't like the way you're looking at me.
It's not you, it's your wings.
What about them?
You're just sorry. He puts his hand down. He's just kind of sitting there looking at you like he's so
Do you know something?
I don't know anything. I'm curious, and I just wish I had mine.
Didn't you just have them earlier? They were all fiery and you flew across the battlefield.
But they're
Like
not
you
there
usually do.
forever. They're just
Oh shit, you think these things are gonna be here forever? Oh god.
why I
Like-
hate them. They're beautiful.
How am I gonna get around with these things sticking out all the time? And he's like trying to figure out how to move them in. Like,
You just draw them together like a muscle, like training a muscle in your body. It's part of you, an extension, an appendage, another arm.
I'm not used to having a third arm. Or a fourth arm, I guess.
What is Torrent trying to do with them?
He's trying to pull the wings
What are you
in.
doing?
He's
Okay.
not used to the muscles, like the control.
Trying to.
Yeah, roll dexterity saving throw.
Just to a third arm, and I was like, "Are you sure about that?" I didn't want to say that.
What do you say, dex save?
Uh-huh.
Okay, dex save is 16.
I saved my lockout, so we'll be starting on the 4th class tomorrow.
They tuck in really close and tight to your body, almost like a cloak.
Hopefully we'll be on like tour or something.
Oh shit, Sid, look, I did it. I did it.
It
Good
is
tip.
a gift. A gift that has been bestowed upon you, and I am not sure who or for what reason, but it is clear that they are a gift for you. You have to take care of them.
Wow.
Respect
It's not
them.
even my birthday. Wait, aren't they a part of me? Like, why would I respect any particular part of me differently than the rest of me?
Because you do not respect yourself at all, Torrent.
Damn.
None of us do.
Wow,
Okay.
no one respects that. That's harsh. Wow.
I'm not saying none of us respect you, I'm saying none of us respect ourselves, but then again, of
Oh,
course you take
okay.
it the wrong way.
That means said, I respect myself pretty well.
Ah, yes. You keep telling yourself that.
You're just gonna
We
get a
were-
big slap on your back.
We were fighting ourselves just then. You do realize that, right? Those were
Yes.
the pieces of ourselves that were stuck inside of us.
Yeah.
Hey, I tried to be amicable with me. I think I'm pretty cool. He was kind of a dick, so.
It's what they said, or at least mine said, is true. I do fear being lonely. I don't want to be alone, because most of my life I was alone. But I think I've accepted that for a long time.
There's change. Any notes?
I accept the worst parts of me, and the best parts. So in some way, I respect it. Keeps me moving forward.
And I think, honestly, Tits McGee over here, like, you gotta have a lot of self-respect to be doing that. I mean, those things are just hanging out. So, that probably says something, right?
You're talking about Solana's boobies, right?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Like they're looking in different directions.
Kate's face right now is just like,
I was so sorry. I was tuning into something else at the moment. You talking about me? Tits McGee? Does someone else need a slapping here? Ridiculous. What is wrong with you all in tits? I thought you liked tits. Why mine any different?
I don't mind them.
You
Mine
hear,
are blessed by a god. Thank you very much.
you hear a small voice.
Disrespectful.
I like tits, I think.
Solana!
All right, that's enough. That's enough. We've had enough of this. All right. And she just immediately like, okay, now the child's getting involved.
Trilus, tits like the food, right? Like the little
The birds.
potatoes.
those are tots, I believe.
I'm pretty sure he means female breasts.
Oh God,
This is what.
this is a disaster.
She's gonna whisper to her, to like Sandy, like, oh, no, forgive me this time. That was not intentional. God, not the child.
Trilus, where have you been? Child, what have you been doing? What did you see? Did you see anything?
I saw a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. We did do.
I don't think Chips is coming back, guys.
Oh.
And he sits at the edge of the pool.
Wasn't that the one thing that Chips didn't want?
Vesper's gonna sit next down to Trilus. Just put his arm around. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you. You're a big boy now. Not gonna tell you that. Chips is absolutely gonna come back. Maybe he won't. But damn it, we'll try. Don't you want to try too?
Yeah, I do.
So don't give up. Look at the rest of them. We haven't lost hope, Charles. We're gonna try our hardest.
Thanks for trying.
I'm always going to try.
You told me once to just throw away my emotions if they're useless.
I did. But that's a part of me that I'm not very proud of. Emotions are scary. A monster that I can't kill. Something that is always there no matter how many times I throw it away. It always comes back. then it comes back bigger, stronger. So I guess since I'm in my right mind, that's up to you. Do you want to throw it away or do you want to deal with it?
He looks over at everyone. His gaze is pretty hollow for how young he is. I don't feel anything, Vesper. I don't feel anything at all.
Vesper, knowing how he feels, is not going to say anything but just give him a hug. And as he's giving him a hug, he's just going to look at Sidriel concerned.
We need to decide. What are we doing? And he's just staring into the pool.
Well, Kaelin said that we have new companions joining us. Do we have any idea who those companions are?
Didn't you say they would be us?
Us. He said similar to us.
Perhaps it is
Well-
the us of before. We were once told that we were
Right.
just reincarnations, reborn, remade, over and over and over again.
Hello, I'm one of those reincarnations that I was. So
then
you may see my party again.
will you tell us about them?
Oh, of course. They were like my only family, really. Besides my family, I had a very nice life. But we're my first friends who were family. I feel like I've mentioned them before. There was a really big, tall one. He knew how to cook. He was very, very sweet. Then there was Diz, of course, who we've seen. There was Craven, who was not very nice. There was more or less who could sometimes be nice. They were rather scary from time to time. And then there was Ink, who was mysterious and beautiful. Well, did I say that? I didn't say a word. He was mysterious. And that's all he was. And that was my party. We were a little ship of the spoons. They had a really cool name, actually. Do
That
we
is a
have a
nice
name?
name. We don't.
It is a name. We don't have a name. Huh, we'll need one. Anyways, that's my party.
We
The
have to
best. Even though you all haven't half bad yourself, I guess. Except some of you could use some work. She looks at Torrent.
Next to you, next to you, Vesper, with your arms around his shoulders, Trallus tenses, and his gaze looks up at Solana with laser focus as she's speaking. And his face is completely impassive and calm. Just a burning in his little violet gaze. It feels like a kitten ready to pounce. A tiger not yet grown into its stripes. When she finishes,
My one concern, though,
he looks down at the pool again. But every time she speaks, his gaze is brought back up to her, and you can feel the muscles tense. And you can feel him grind his teeth and hold his breath. Go ahead.
my one concern is, well, I'm here, right? So, I'm assuming, I'm not sure who would be back. Who would come back? take my place, if you will.
Good point.
That's the only person I hold questions for. Yes. It's the only person I might not know. Not know exactly.
Well, we have to choose who goes and pursues Sidon and who goes to Scylla. I, for one, would like to go to Scylla. There's unfinished business with Tavian there, at least for me.
Collection thing takes fucking forever. Haven't cracked it yet.
Mm.
I'm supposed to shoot 150 rockets. I haven't even shot 75 yet.
Hmm.
I could personally go either way. We did make a deal with the druids. We do have their weapons and their power, and we promised we would have their backs.
Right.
I'm not a huge fan of breaking my word, if I'm being honest. And I also do have a little bit of my own unfinished business there. But at the same time, Círdan is important. I think the world could do without Scylla. I'm not sure about Círdan.
Do we trust the other party? Maybe they would be good enough to take care of Sidon.
Depends who comes out, right?
Well, then maybe we should discuss with them. See what they want.
Yeah, when are they gonna come? Anyways.
You said like an hour? Not. Oh,
How long has
said
he
an
been
hour.
asleep?
Mm,
Any ideas?
pancakes.
How long has it been, Dolly? So far?
They will be here in about 15 minutes if what Kaylin said can be trusted. Which very likely it can be.
There's Kaylin's got
We can't trust them.
stuff around.
We don't know
I'm
who
sorry.
they are.
Is that how you feel?
We don't know who they are.
Well, what do you decide,
He
Charles?
looks at Solana. They say they're here to help. They say that they're here to save. Someone has to go with them from our party to watch them. We take one of theirs, they take one of ours, or vice versa, we mix it up. Don't trust them. They're strangers.
It's not a bad idea.
It's actually not.
Sid.
His eyebrows are creased together as if he's holding something back. And his jaw is clenched tight. It's almost as if he's trying to reason with himself, talk to himself. He just looks very... There's something happening on his face. You look at it and you just don't know. There is some kind of internal battle happening.
As that's happening, what hazard were you saying about Kaylin's things?
I was just gonna ask if there was like a bowl laying around.
Sure, plenty.
He's gonna go over and grab a bowl and scoop some of the blood out of the pool and then go put it next to Kazu and put Kazu's hand in it.
Warm.
Okay, so you see this myriad of expressions and complexity dance over Sidriel's face.
Hey, Sid. Is everything all right, friend? I mean, you always look concerned, but even more so now.
I don't really think I have. I don't think I can trust my opinion and make a choice that's better for everyone. My heart is telling me one thing, and yet I have a duty to the other, and he looks up at Vesper. I just don't want to let you guys down.
You want to follow Sid in, don't you?
You can see that his eyes, there's a welling in his eyes. I once, and he kind of smiles, I once listened to my heart. I once tried to save someone I thought I loved, and it ended in the destruction of heaven. And I don't think I can trust that part of myself anymore. But I do want to go after Círdan. I do. I need to. He brought me back from hell, Vesper. And I don't just mean the metaphorical hell, I mean from the iron cages.
As Sidriel's talking, you remember that Círdan's the one that got you out of execution, Vesper. That he was there.
You know, he actually saved me. I was ready to die. I was being executed for...
The things you did with Tavian, more or less, or the things you refused to do for Lord Belial.
I've done some. I've betrayed my previous friends. I was sent to be executed, that damn Belial. I accepted my fate. Ready, but Círdan came through. That old man, but so powerful. I understand. If you feel the need to follow Círdan, the one who saved you, do it.
But isn't that just history repeating itself?
No, it's up to you.
It's choosing the same thing I chose hundreds of years ago. Isn't that letting...
One choice leads to another choice. It's not just one decision. There's many decisions following that. Just try to change it.
At this point, we know that he is, like, who he is, right? Círdan being... Okay. I saw something once in a vision. Rather, I don't really know what I was seeing, but I was back in I was back in hell and I watched the fall of heaven happen over and over and over again, and I saw my God being chased. He and Bahamut are one and the same, and that is my duty. I have dedicated my life to Bahamut, and to know that he is the same man who took me from hell and brought me to the lighthouse, who gave me gifts every day, who made me breakfast, who healed me. And to decide not to go there, I'm very lost, Vesper, and I don't want to say that, but I am, because if I choose to go after my heart, it is the same thing I did when I watched my best friend die in my arms, when I watched every single angel fall, when I watched those I have known and cared for burst into flames and then to ash. How can I make that choice again?
After
It's
Torrent.
irresponsible.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. It's irresponsible of me. It's wrong. It makes me unworthy.
After Torrent finishes putting Kazu's hand in the bowl, he's gonna walk up next to Sid and clap him on the back. Hey, well, there's probably two differences though this time. Number one, you're not making the decision on your own. So if you're outvoted, we're not going the direction, you're saying. And if we vote for it, then we're going to go that way. So it's not just you. Second of all, whichever way we go, we're not going to fuck it up this time. So that's going to be the big difference between last time for you and this time now. So whether you're worthy or you feel like you're making the choice, it's not all on your shoulders. Pretty sure we're in this together, whether we want to be or not, so.
Sidril, says Trollis. Will you please tell us your story? You keep saying this, and I don't know who you're talking about. Were you a dad? Did you save your son?
We just take we just give the rainbow box where the hell.
I was just a man.
Was it your mom that you saved?
I didn't save anybody. Even the man I loved, who I thought I loved, turned to ash in front of me.
But why?
Because he was never real to begin with.
So he was fake?
He pretended to be the ruler of heaven. He pretended to care. And I thought he had given me his heart, as I had given him mine. And he brought me to my knees and laughed in my face. And that halo I thought was on his head were just crowns and thorns and the horns of a devil. So what I thought was real was just not. And my stupidity, I left my post. I was supposed to be watching and protecting the thing that made heaven heaven. Its soul. And when I heard him scream, I just left it. And because of that, because of that, heaven was invaded. It's the time of the war. And I had a duty and I failed.
See him look at his little hands and he counts. But you loved him. Or you thought you
But
loved
it wasn't real.
But you didn't know.
It doesn't matter if I knew or not. I left my post. I left the safety of millions for the heart of one. And that's not okay.
He takes a deep breath. Sidriel? If it was Chips's voice I heard. And he hits you with glowing, lilac-colored eyes. If I thought Chips needed help, I would have let heaven be invaded too. I know what my heart says. I can't help but listen. And he looks down and starts to cry. And Chips is never coming back. And I would let heaven burn for him. Because he's my best friend. And he feels like my dad. And he leans into Vesper and just starts crying.
I'd do the same. For my siblings.
Yeah, my nuggets. I'm listening, Dory. I'm still awake.
Dipping his
Would you-
fingers, licking them.
Would you do the same for good old Solariel? And look at Torrent.
Probably. He'd probably hate me for it. But I'd do whatever I could.
We're all fucked up. But at least we have each other.
As I said to our friend Kalen, Sidriel, family is important. We would move heaven and earth for them, for the ones we love.
Aye.
The problem is, and the thing is that I chose to save somebody that I shouldn't have saved. I should have been able to see that, and I understand that we want to sacrifice for those we love, and I of all people get it. I can't reason with myself. I can't see past it. I don't know how to make it better.
Sidriel, how old are you?
Quite old.
You know, this time you still haven't learned that we make mistakes. And it's not about what we could have done or should have done, but what we do with it after.
When you spend 100 years locked in a cell, in hell, and you are told of every minute of every day the punishment you are given is deserved because you made the choice, you made the mistake, it is very, very hard to forgive yourself. It becomes your life mantra, and there is sometimes no escape from those words.
Kazu gets up, makes his way over to Sidriel, and pulls him in, puts his head on his shoulder, and says, "It's okay, my boy. I forgive you. I understand. I forgive you." He starts patting your back. There.
Perhaps things might not get better. Perhaps, maybe you'll never be able to forgive yourself, Sid. But it sucks for you. We forgive you for everything you've done. We see the best in you. That's all we want to see. But we also accept the worst parts. So maybe that could be the difference. Maybe that might help. Maybe it won't. It's up to you. There's a saying. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is a choice. Whatever you choose, my friend, just know I'll be behind you, following you wherever you go. I found a brother in you.
Sid kind of falls deeper into the hug and kind of sinks to his knees, and his shoulders are gently, just little shudder here and there.
Yeah, as you fall to your knees, he falls with you. And he just holds you. They're there.
Oh, you're a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Tralis comes over and hugs you, like wiggling his way in between all of you.
Come here, Jollies. There you go.
I go to Solana. Hey, Solana, you gonna join that or what?
Yes, of course.
Yes, go.
She's gonna make sure like her clothes are all covered up, and just kind of join in. Avoid Charles. Join in the hug.
Torrent,
All right.
more physical affection. Take it or leave it. No, take it or take it.
Well, if we're gonna be partying, hey, Kaylin, they're doing the. Come here.
Kaylin, please come. Yes.
Kaylin appears in a mist of blood,
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean,
and he looks a little panicked. You shouted.
As soon as he does, Torrent's gonna grab him and pull him into the thing, and his wings are gonna unfurl and wrap around everybody.
Would this be a cuddle puddle? Can we call it that?
Yeah, you can call it whatever you need.
Cuddle puddle.
Kaylin is
Have it be known
stiff.
this is against my will.
Kaylin is stiff for a really long moment, and then pressed up against Kazu, he relaxes.
There. It's all right now.
Then his arms expand, and he's a large man, so they touch Solana and Vesper, Torrance behind him. And in the middle of all of you is the dandelion fluff kid. His hair is everywhere, tickling your noses, and he says really
Aw.
quietly to you, Sidriel. Sidriel, if you don't go save Círdan, and you don't have to answer this, are you gonna regret it? Because if you're gonna regret it, then I don't know. I'm not really smart, so I just know that it feels bad. It just feels bad. I guess this kind of reminds me of a story Chips told me. Where you look at a situation from the other person's perspective. Anyways, we were talking at a sleepover about Solana. Sorry, talking about you behind your back, Solana. I'm still trying really
Oh.
hard not to stab you,
What?
but I'm...
What? He's.
Hello there.
Not the time, not the place. Not the time, not the place. Not the time, not the place. She said, she's like saying to herself in the cuddle portal, not the time, not the place.
I just really miss Luminetta a lot. Everybody I've been really close to just is gone. So forgive me, I can't control my emotions. I keep leaking everywhere. I don't know why. I just... Back then, if it was not this ex-cheater, if it was Círdan you saved back then, would it have been different? Would it have been different if it was Círdan? Would it not have been bad? You know? I don't want you to be sad anymore, Sidriel. You guys are all I have left. And then he just nuzzles into your chest and your throat. That hair is just everywhere. It's so thick. And he says something that just rings loud to all of you. Chip said that when you just live in your pain, you're a ghost. And I don't want any of you to be ghosts, because then it means that you've got away. And I don't want anyone else to go away, please. I'll do anything. He just holds you. Anyone's hands that are close, Kazu, Vesper, Solana, he holds your hands. His arm, his legs monkey around your waist, and he's just a kid.
We're not going anywhere. As long as you promise not to go anywhere either.
He just nods, sniffles, rubbing his face.
I swear on every life that I've ever had and will ever have, I'll not leave you alone anymore.
I swear on my siblings.
I swear on my nuggets. In every family I have.
Sid just pulls him in closer. Whoever's hugging him, he just like tightly squeezes in his big, strong muscles.
You're so strong I can't breathe.
I'm having trouble breathing.
It's all right. Just embrace it. You know.
It's kind of
guys-
nice.
While we're here, so this seems like something that happens all the time. So I just want to throw this out there. How about Harbingers of Hugs as a team name?
Oh.
I really hate it.
I don't know about that one.
It's kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's very fluffy.
I feel like we do hug a lot now that I'm thinking about it.
Alternatively, okay, if we do want to make it sound a little bit cooler, and we're dealing with a lot of dark shit,
Scent finders.
Embrace of the Abyss.
Ooh.
Ooh.
See that one?
It's a
That
little-
sounds pretty good.
Reminds me of Luminetta.
It's a little edgy, but I like it.
Shadows, darkness. Maybe you're a little creative after all.
We can workshop it some more if you guys
We'll,
want.
we'll definitely work.
This hug thing seems to be something y'all really like.
Kalen extracts himself slowly, clears his throat, and says, "They are here."
Oh, Vesper goes up and he like pats his armor down. He's like, all right. They're here.
Someone like shoots up.
Still,
Say that again, Beth.
Cause is still hugging Sidro. They're there.
Little
They're there.
Are you feeling any better?
Yes, I got my nap.
Do you think you can stand?
Yes, I'll be fine. And Sidriel, to love is to hurt. Otherwise, it's not love at all. Come on.
Damn, Kazu. That was deep.
That was kind of deep.
Come.
He gets up.
No, my tummy's a little woozy, but okay. Let's go.
The warmth intensifies, the red glow flares hot, and a tinkling sound like a bell ignites in the air, and then stepping through the portal, one by one. Theonidas is first.
Do they look like themselves, or are they bloody?
They look as if they have just fought. Stepping next is Ink. And behind Ink, Craven. And then behind Craven, you recognize a pale blue that glides into a dark blue, frills and fins. As Luminetta steps through the portal, and Trellis, and he leaps from your arms, and he races across the distance, jumping on the fishy form of Luminetta, and he bursts into tears once again, heaving sobs, and then coming behind Luminetta with a click, click, click was a one wretched yet exciting individual. And so you stand facing off with your echoes of the past, all of you having answered the call to shadow, like recognizes like in your heart, Theonidas, Vesper, Ink, Craven, Kazu, Kazu a little bit. It's more from the chains for Kazu. It's not quite the same effect. But don't worry, you're still in there.
I'm new here.
Solana de Luminetta, more or less to Sidril. There is, I remember you. I know who you are. A feeling of recognition. For Torrent and Craven, it is an uncomfortable recognition in your features, though one is aquatic and the other is, well, looks human. You both bear the same strong jaw, that same classic nose. Who
Is that
breaks?
them?
Kalen says, "This is them." And he introduces both parties. Word for word. Name for name. What do you do?
Netta Trellis jumps into her arms and she just grabs him and spins him around like he's a little princess. Oh my goodness, you've gotten so big, look at you! I've missed you! And she just gives him like little fishy kisses on his face with her big maw.
From your bag is like, bark, bark, bark! I want to see... Wait. I hear... What is this accent? It's Southern, right? I hear want to see...
Southern, yeah.
I hear want to see me a little... Anyway, it sounds like it is a Texas gully out there. A rain wash.
Johnny, come look. This is my friend Charles. Look at him and me, the
Bark,
best little
bark.
bean you ever
Bark,
seen.
I'm not a blobfish. I'm a dog, Bark.
No, you don't have to bark no more. Look at him, and he's so cute. Look at him, and then she's like pinching his cheeks like an old, like Southern auntie. Like, look at you, you gotten so big. Look at him and his lovely little hair. I missed you. That's what you say. Yeah,
Solana, that's your reflection. Good to see you again, Luminetta.
Oh, Vesper, you haven't changed a bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. It's all good. I missed you. And then she just gives everybody a little cheek pinch. How's everybody doing? Y'all look tired.
Solana, she's nothing like you.
I've got it.
Got a
Thank
haircut.
you.
What do you think?
Oh, Craven. It's good to see you. This is weird.
You mean Torrent?
I won't lie,
Torrent.
this is weird. I'm talking to Torrent or I'm talking to Craven? I don't even know.
Talking to Torrent.
I'm talking to Torrent. Fuck.
That was definitely a torrent voice.
100%.
Sorry. I got so confused.
Hazard. You're gonna have to do like the extreme faces so that we know.
Travis.
Yeah, I need like I'm really hard. This is Torrent talking. This is Craven talking.
How come there's only one of me? And he looks over at Kaylin. And there's a moment where they both of them just stare at each other. Anyways, continue your party introductions.
The wings are weird. The wings are weird. I don't know how to do my accents. It's really hard to switch between one or the other. The wings are a little weird, Torrent. I will not lie to you. Have you always had those?
Yeah, you never noticed? Rude.
I try not to look at you very much.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Where's the mosquito? Where's he at?
Oh, the silence. There's just silence.
Oh,
Maybe
that-
I just look at Torrent.
What I miss? Was I there for this? I don't remember. I don't remember if Luminette was alive for this. I don't think so. I don't think was she? Was she alive for that?
Did you
Okay.
forget, Luminetta?
Did he come back with me? Who was that guy over there? with the tail.
I'm Kazuhiko. Pleasure.
He's very
Nice to
cute.
jolly know everyone
He's very
here.
Yes, L'Ariel's gone.
He didn't come back with me.
No.
That's all. No. Shit, did I bring down the mood?
Little bit.
Fuck. My bad.
Fine. It didn't.
It
wasn't. Yeah.
Your hair looks very nice, Torrent.
Thanks.
Travis, why don't we catch up? Fill me in on what everything's going on. She just like takes Travis. I think I fucked up, Travis. I can say that to you now, right? You're bigger. Let's go. Again, gaping maw, just like the biggest, like scariest teeth. Still not Luminetta like the pretty one. She's the scary one. So let's go over here. You tell me what's going on.
It's okay, Luminetta. Everything's pretty fucked up. And he will regale you with tales while everyone else is talking.
Who's my reflection? Who's supposed to be me?
Kaylin
Probably the ugly one.
points to...
That makes sense.
Kaylin looks at Torrent.
Wait, what ugly one? Because, like, I'm just curious who's the ugly one. Are you thinking me? Like,
Who is
more
the
or less ugly?
Hey, it's open to interpretation, man. How are you thinking?
Vesper instantly looks at more or less. That makes sense. Are we connected?
No,
Oh, now how do you know?
you're too pretty.
Well, I think we're reflections.
Theonidas, could you please step forward?
Theonidas steps forward and he's kind of looking down. He's sad. He's not looking at Solana. Yeah. Yes.
You and Vesper are connected through time, space, and divinity.
Vespa. It's wonderful to meet you. I'm Theo. Are you serious?
I told you you were too pretty.
But him?
Kaylin nods.
I don't mind it. I do. What?
Vesper, you're like him. He's the best. You have
What?
to try his apple pie. It's wonderful.
He is like 8 foot. I can't help my height.
I like this, people.
It's wonderful to see you well. I'm Theo. Theonidas, but you can all call me Theo. And then he just gives a quick glance to Solana.
He runs.
Solana.
She jumps him. Theonidas! It's always good to see you. You're beautiful. Look at you. And she like pats him on the bald head. And your beautiful head. I've missed you. Everyone hates me here.
You're not angry at me.
Why would I be angry at you?
I failed to protect you, little one.
Well, no. If we're thinking that way, then I failed to protect you all too, because I'm supposed to be healing you all, and I didn't really do that. But then
you're
again,
not
there's
mad.
the Requiem. No, why would I be mad?
And after you say that, he's gonna squeeze on you tightly.
Family forgives family.
Yeah, definitely not my reflection. It can't be. Is it right? Can I have that one? And he puts in more.
You guys do have the same crazy eyes.
Theonidas is the best. And she's like, kind of like swaying. Theonidas is the best.
I gotta get on my boat to get on the boat.
More
He's gonna teach me how to fight good.
or less. I would like you to meet Sidriel.
Oh, how boring. And I thought he was too pretty.
Well, he has 12 abs.
That's what I tell you all the time. He's so pretty.
It's nice to meet you. We've met before, I believe. Ah, yes, yes, yes. The flying firecracker. If I remember correctly, right? Say, are you a spoon user or a boring bloody fork user? Well, if it makes a difference, the hole in my cell in hell was opened by a shining spoon. Well, I guess then we truly are connected, aren't we? Pleasure's all mine.
And they bend down and do a wave of a bow. And then as they come back up, their face turns into that of the hag, but you can see that the whole side opens up into bone. And the rest and the side of their body is also bone.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
So nice to meet new friends. It's been so very long. I spent much of it in a tree. Say, you wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to? Does anyone? Okay, the general.
I remember a tree. I mean, you know, like back in the Druid's Grove, that one.
If I recall, one of you came knocking, knock, knock, wanted to be friends.
Shh.
Who?
Maybe
That-
we shouldn't talk about him right now. Just like kind of hinting Trowlis is like in a good mood finally.
The girl goes to change the topic. Yes, that was a long time ago. And I'm sorry, but that we have more pressing matters at hand. If it suits you well, we are happy to call you friend for now.
That is fine. I guess.
And then more or less looks up again and looks at Vesper from across the way and smiles, and their teeth are just black, and there is oozing like putrid, poisonous gunk seeping down their face and gnawing.
That is beautifully disgusting. Sidril, do you want to trade? No offense, big guy.
You're the second one to call me beautiful.
And then they change their appearance and they look like you.
Oh, even better.
Did you even mimic the breathing?
Who told you about the breeding part? Oh, you saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
More or less just digs into their bag and pulls out a bunch of spoons and start polishing them. One by one.
Kaylin motions to Ink.
The moment he gestures to Ink, Ink will cast a shadow blade and dash at him, holding the blade to his throat.
He doesn't move.
You.
He takes a breath.
You brought me back as this.
He nods slowly. You are needed.
I borrowed you.
And you, an abomination to my queen.
I will return you to the Matron of Ravens when this is done.
And why should I not just take your head to her now?
He motions to everyone else.
Because even the Raven Queen cannot deny that life must be protected, sometimes at any cost. Without life, her domain over death ceases to be. There is a balance that must be kept, and that is why you are here. I can ask only for your patience. I cannot ask for your forgiveness for what I have turned you into.
My story was done.
A sequel is needed. The rider must no longer be retired. He must pen on page once again, and use his ink to tattoo the world.
His blade slowly drags along his skin slightly.
It hisses, easily cleaving the undead flesh.
Ink. I know we're not supposed to be here, but we're here for a reason. Let's see if we can help. Old friend.
Kozuch, and yeah, perhaps yeah, you might want to just hear us out. He is actually quite nice. When he bites you, it feels really good. And Ink's brows furrow more. And a few moments of him just staring down Galen. The blade dissipates into shadow.
All right.
I'll come for you when this is done.
To have you back, Ink. You'll do good.
Lady
Promise.
Solana nods.
All right. Well, what is it? What do you need from us?
Kaelin gives Craven a very knowing look. And then he returns to Vesper, Sidriel, Solana, that party.
I will mediate your discussion,
And he looks at Ink.
but out of respect.
He bows.
I will let you lead.
Then he steps back. And he steps back so that you're in his vision, Craven, and he's in yours.
Spread it out so Colin can do his birthday. I got it.
Been a while.
It has.
Hmm. Are you wanting me to lead this discussion? That the deal, Kalen?
Forgive me. I looked into your mind, and it seems I have misplaced some of your memories. The spell was not perfect, and so you will find the two anchor beings.
And he looks at more or less, and then he looks at Craven.
You will find your memory is not completely intact, and that is my fault.
I thought things seemed a bit hazy.
I made many mistakes this night.
He keeps himself pretty bowed low. And then with a wave of his hand, the blood forms into a map. You see Mara Point, Scylla, Dusk Throne, the Gormire, all of it. You see it laid out before you in a beautiful, shimmering illusion.
We are going to war against the shadow.
And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Ooh.
Gar. Let's go. Meow meow meow.
War plans.
Oh, that was fun switching.
Woohoo!
I had fun.
Woohoo!
Good stuff.
Two different personalities from everyone, right? This is like two different people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you saw, but I kept having to roll my head to get into like more or less from like
Yeah.
Sigil's position. I was like,